This is Enzo Eigen of the Alliance for Loki. Bonsoir, everyone. Nabin, my friend. Hello, everyone. So, stream going. Let's just get ourselves on the Alliance chat. Ooh, someone wants to do a dungeon run. Actually, quite much to do. Let's see. Just find my channel, get a link, and then we will. What we'll do first, I think we'll wait just a little bit before we open any crystals. And there's. Where should we put it? Let's put it in there. Okay. Streaming. Streaming. Come look. Streaming. If you want to join. But, let's see. I don't know what to say, but I'm streaming. Okay, there's I'm streaming. Actually, I won't just say anything. Okay. Let's see, let's get rid of that. Let's do the usual hello, everyone. That's in the chat. And okay, so. Let's see. Now what's going on in have you heard about this? What is it? What are they using? That's very lame. There's some sort of a lot of stuff going on in Alliance chat. I have no idea what it's all about. Looks like there's some type of controversy going on, or some type of weird bug or cheat, or who knows. I'm always sort of behind the news. I just sort of wait for someone to tell me what's happening in the MCOC world. But yeah, I mean, of course, a lot of the people here for Loki have so many connections and are always testing. Let's see, it's true and people are using it. It'd be very lame. But do you know? I hope it's not true. What is the truth? What are people using? There's a bug that's causing infinite points in map 7. Interesting. Okay. That could be, yeah, that would be terrible. That would be terrible if we got knocked out of the top 10 because a bunch of alliances ended up with this infinite bug. Would not be surprised if it happened, of course. It seems like these things always are really buggy at first. Yeah, I guess we'll see in a day once we see our ranking for map 7. I feel like, so this is our 5th day of map 5. I feel like we have to be in the top 10, and yeah, so we could just put, okay, anyway, I'm gonna put something in chat then. I am streaming. Come join if you are bored or need to listen to the same track, or want to listen to the same track. Want to listen to the same free music track 50 times. 50 times. There you go. Or you go. Okay. Okay, I think we've advertised the stream enough. off we go to what do I want to do? Let's just do a little bit of arena. I sort of fell behind in arena today. Sometimes I can get a round in, either at lunch or in the morning, but I had to either. Oops, what is this? It's not arena, it's dungeons. Let's see, we want arena. I think it's sort of useless. I'm like in this bad zone. I have 8.5. It's probably highly unlikely I can get to the 12.5 million to get the 2,000 shard rewards. I would love to, but yeah, it's doubtful. But let's go ahead and run the 6 stars. And of course, might as well. Such good points, and then we'll do some opening. And let's see, get the all-woman team going from the first 6-star group, and let's start experimenting. I like fighting him in arena because he's dangerous. I've definitely died to him just because he hits so hard, but for the most part, it is easy to kill him, especially if you have a cosmic. I was watching what's his name's Prof Hoff. He's just ranked 2 as 6-star Domino. She's really cool. I guess I'm just not at the point where I really consider rank 2 in a 6-star Domino, or a 6-star any character. It just costs too many resources. That extra tier 5 basic seems to be a lot for a character who's unawakened and won't be as good as the 5-star version. So I think I'm holding off on any 6-star rankings until the game progresses a little further. I think once you can get them to the next level, once you can rank 3-1, then I would definitely start considering it, because then you're going to start opening up the game to more and more powerful champions. Wasp. I love playing Wasp. She's just such a glass cannon, but so much fun. So much fun to play. I feel like I can't talk right. I've just been sick. It's just made my speech just become very terrible. Hopefully you can understand me on tonight's live stream. Also feel very thirsty. Grab a quick drink of water. That was good. You ever go like an entire day and then you get home and you just realize you haven't drank any water? I think it's the way it was today. I think it was the entire day. I'm like 1 liter of water. So, oh, so thirsty. But was this 22:47? So on the late side. So as I said, I've been sick the last week. Oh, hey Dap, welcome. I am lonely. I'm so glad you're here. Maybe you'll drag everyone else in here. But you know, as the infancy of my YouTube career, I'm not too worried about the numbers I have. You know, if I can have like 5 people here, it's like a huge success. So I appreciate everyone who stops by. Oh man, Dab, I had a terrible start to Alliance Quest today, and so I woke up from my nap because I got home from work, was just exhausted, and went to go fight. My first fight's Vision. It's stun immune Vision, and I actually have done pretty poorly on him every time I've faced him. And so today I was like, this is going to be the day. I'm going to just fight him well. I'm going to, you know, just bait his heavies, not get caught. I mean, it's actually a really easy champion. I used to always fight him on one of my paths in map 6. So of course I immediately go in there, get like comboed, take an SP1, and push him to his SP3, and I lost my Corvus, and I felt like an idiot. And then I can't revive my Corvus because I did get 2 charges, took him down. And I went Hyperion's my next fight, and sort of the same thing, you know, was baiting out 1 special, then tried to bait out a special 2, went to a special 3, and then got clocked by him, and so I had to revive Corvus again. Ah, it's such a nightmare. The amazing thing about Corvus is, and I think you're the one who did this, it was either you or Brett, is that Corvus is so effective, even at low health, because he has those immunities, and so it's great. So you have to spend one revive just to get him up a little bit, but then he's amazing, you know, and since he's so quick in his kills, you know, just have to intercept twice, so, you know, I'm not worried about biting me out or anything like that. I foolishly healed him the first time, but now I'm just going to revive him, and so it'll be all right. It's just, I just hate it when I don't play well. I just, you know, always want to have good runs, and so it's more annoying than anything else, and I'm wasting potions. Kingpin with 28 buffs. Oh yeah, I know. Well, I also did the, what had happened too? I think I was trying to emulate you, and I went in and fought, it was in the very first day one. I had accidentally taken Corvus on that disc node, and that's I was fighting with Corvus. He's doing like 0 damage. It's like, oh well, this is dumb. I'm not gonna be able to kill him. And so yeah, I was like, oh, I'll just do what Death does. I'll just quit. Of course, I don't realize you're supposed to force quit. I quit, which knocks the champion out. So next thing you know, my champion's knocked out. I was so confused, and then I realized I was like, oh, I'm such an idiot. So the first day of map 7, I totally lost my course by quitting. Yeah, the duped ability is amazing. I mean, I've just fallen in love with him. It's just so much fun to play, so cool, so many abilities. He's just made for Alliance Quest. I never really thought he was. I mean, all my map 6 days I was running basically the Trinity or Ghost Rider and Blade and someone else. And I was watching all these people run Corvus, and I was like, oh, why are they doing that? It doesn't seem like he's that suited for it, but now I understand. Get him a couple of missions, and yeah. The pause and let time out. Okay, maybe is that the safest thing to do? Yeah, I need to do better with that. I just had never thought about it, but yeah, Corvus is set up for it. So well, yeah, that's how you learn things in this game, is by doing them horribly wrong and then doing it right the next time. But yeah, Corvus, amazing, and I don't know, there's just something fun about his playstyle too. Like, there's some characters who are really strong, and I just don't enjoy playing them too much. Morningstar might be a little bit like that. I just, like, getting her souls to me always is just a challenge. Just, you know, I have to get to the special 3 and then do all that stuff. But no, not Corvus. I mean, I sort of enjoy his play style and sort of the strategy you have to use, and especially if you're doing this like revive trick, how you have to then really like do a lot of intercepts. Yeah, it's all fun to me. So yeah, no, it's amazingly clever. Yeah, that Kingpin fight with 28 buffs. I mean, oh, it's so smart. I mean, just you end up. How did I lose Hulk? I wasn't paying attention. Maybe I started the fight and didn't even realize it. Okay. Yeah, I know. Inventive is the word I'd use for that strategy, but yeah, who knows? I might have to use it in this day 5. We'll see. Yeah, I know. I just hadn't, for so long, I sort of resisted ranking him up because so many other people had him, and you know, I'd watched gameplay, and especially in Alliance War, you really had to use all those buffs on him too. Like, people, you had to basically have Power Star 1, 200% and 12%, and so it's like, I don't want a character I have to put all these like potions and buffs into to be effective. But now I see. During the last, I guess in the loyalty store, we had some Corvus, some champion, some cosmic buffs. So I bought a couple, and I might test them out today just to see how they work. Usually on section 3, I just do the last 4 fights I have, linked or not, and so yeah, it'd be sort of fun. I have a 200% cosmic boost in the overflow. So I guess the problem is that even on day 5, I wonder if one SB2 might just kill him anyway. So well, we'll find out. So I'm so sad that that we didn't quite complete. Was it Battle Group 2? Didn't quite get the completion because someone went on the wrong path. I mean, it's absolutely bound to happen. These paths are so tricky that you know, I mean, I'm amazed actually we haven't had more, just as everyone has to be so careful all the time. Hey Cade, welcome to the streams, good to see you. I've missed you these last couple mornings. I've been sort of sick, and so my sleep schedule is just totally off, and so I've been sort of waking up and having to shower and rush off to work without like checking out the streams. Okay, well maybe I'll take the Groot. I usually can get to him without any problem, and even though he's still linked, if my Corvus is charged and ready, I'll go after him. It's just fun to experiment with those boosts. So I have a tier 2 alpha in the overflow, and I'm gonna probably, with the rank up. How close am I to slopes? So I have a chalet in the mountains, which I go to, and let's just well, it's easy to say. I can walk to from my chalet to the slopes. It's right in what we call the pre-Alps, which is the very lowest part of the Alps, just where they start off Lake Geneva, and so yeah, it's great. You know, the resort's small for Switzerland. It's probably one of the smaller resorts of Switzerland, but it's so nice. It's nice being able to just ski without having to drive anywhere. But I remember on my stream a few weeks ago, I said, "Are you doing a ski randonnée?" And you're like, "What is that?" So what we usually do is after work, a couple of times a week, you take your skis, and the way our skis are ski randonnées, and it actually means that the heel detaches on the binding so you can move your foot much like a cross-country ski, and then you put these things called skins. Actually, the French call them pot de phoque, which is pot is skin and phoque is seal, and so it's a seal skin because that's what the Eskimos use. And so you put these things, these skins that have sort of this like bluish resin on the bottom, and they attach to the bottom of the skin, and it has sort of feels like a felt material. And so it slides in one way and sort of grips in the other. And so you take your skis, you put your boots on, and then you put them on your feet, and you unlock the heel, and you have the skins on your skis, and you can literally walk up with your skis. And so, you know, you sort of go up the mountains with your skis on, and I do this with my headlamp, and then you ski down. And so not only the slopes nearby, but there's a couple of just like, we call them off-piste runs, what do you call them, out of bounds backcountry runs. So, you know, you can skin up to this hut, you get to the top, you take your skins off, you lock your heels back on, and then you go sliding down, and so you ski back down. So that's the best part, is just being so close to the mountains where you can just, you know, go for a quick workout. So I'll put my skis on, and like it takes me about an hour to get up to this hut and then ski back down, and yeah, it's great. Almost all, well, I don't know, a majority of Switzerland is fairly close to some type of ski station. You know, it's like, yeah, obviously we're a very mountainous country. But yeah, so yeah, I've been doing a lot of skiing. Well, I was so sick on Saturday, but I was determined to go ski. We went to go climb the mountains. Yeah, I know. I love living in the mountains. Every place I go and visit, I'm like, oh man, I just can't handle the flat. Most of Europe is so flat. I was in London a couple of weeks ago. It's just flat, and then I was in the Netherlands not so long ago. Oh, so flat there. It's just, yeah, I don't like flat. Mountains are definitely where I want to live. But as I was saying, on Saturday I was so sick, and yet I was determined to go skiing. My friend wanted to go, again, climb a mountain with our skis on, then ski down it. And so we went there, and you know, we started going up, and about halfway up, I was just like shivering uncontrollably because I was all feverish, and so I just said, I have to go down. And so he was nice enough to say, fine, let's turn around. So we turned around and went down, and that was all I could do to like crawl back into my car and drive home and just go into bed and spend the rest of the weekend in bed. So, but now, boy, it's gotten really warm. It's been like 10 degrees the last 3 or 4 days, and I think it's like getting up to 10 degrees. And so, you know, as soon as February hits, the sun is just so high up now that, you know, and live on a south-facing mountain, and so we just get bathed in the sun, and yeah, it's totally like destroying the snow. So we had a lot of snow this season. It's been amazing. I mean, even as I said, this mountain I was climbing this last weekend, I like took my skis off at one point, just to, you know, hang out and get something to eat. And when I stepped off, I mean, it was easy up to my waist, the snow, and then yeah, and so it's still plenty of snow up high, but yeah, it's gonna melt quick. It's feeling very much like spring, but yeah, the backcountry skiing, the randonnée skiing is just such a cool way of skiing. I mean, I loved skiing. I skied when I was growing up, and then when I got older, I stopped liking it. I just didn't like to go to ski stations and have to deal with crowds and all these people and, you know, the expense of skiing. But then sort of when I discovered ski randonnée, just amazing. You get good exercise, you get to go to beautiful places and not many people, and you get these like incredible runs where it's just like, you know, it's either fresh snow or hardly any tracks. And so yeah, it's so the way to enjoy skiing. Just makes it so much more of a like a sport and an adventure, just as opposed to like a resort, or I don't know what the right word is. I don't know. I haven't skied in the States for a long time. I mean, I skied when I was living there, but you know, it was many years ago. It's probably, I can't remember, like 15, 20 years since I've skied in the States. And I didn't see anyone doing any type of the rando skiing there, but I hear it's gotten much more popular. Like my friends who are over here from the United States and people I know say that in Colorado more and more people are doing that type of skiing. Hello, Harriet. Welcome to the stream. Just here doing serene. I snowboarded for a while, and I can snowboard, but skiing is so much better. And here's the reason why. So, two big reasons. One is here in Switzerland, I guess I've only really skied here and just a little bit in France and Italy, but here in Switzerland, there's so many times when on the ski stations that you just have these little bits where there might be 100 meters or 200 meters where it's like slightly uphill or it's flat, and just being able to waddle in your skis or skate over is so nice. But then all my friends who are snowboarders, they have to like unstrap and hike, and it's just such a nuisance. Or anytime we're sort of doing side stashes, you know, we'd go up on the left and then go off piste. You know, just if we have to do any type of little bit of climbing to get there, you know, it's just so hard for them. So I find snowboarding, I think it's great. I mean, in many ways, I think it feels better to snowboard because it's more like surfing, and you just can cruise through the snow better. It deals better with the crud and the crust, but it's just too many times it's so inconvenient. You know, this girl on video, I guess is my girlfriend. She's an amazing skier, but she's also a good snowboarder. And sometimes, like when we go out and do these off-piste descents, so we'll go up a mountain. So I'll be in my skis with my skins on, which is great, and she'll just like put her snowboard on her back and hike up the mountain with it, which is damn impressive. But yeah, I think the backcountry with skis is so much easier because again, you're walking your skis and like big snowshoes, so you're not post-holing in, and so I just find the versatility of skis just far superior to snowboarding. But you know, a couple times a year I'll get a snowboard just to keep on doing it. It does, oh boy, I mean, like I guess the perfect world would be to skin up and then have a snowboard, which we have. They're called split boards, so they're literally these boards that that are connected together, and you unhook them and you get two separate like planks to walk on, and so you can walk up in half your snowboard on each foot, so you get the it's like the skins of the skis, and then you can get to the top of the mountain, and then you literally like put it back together the way the bindings and swivel, and so they're perpendicular to the board, and so they can swivel to be parallel, so you can walk up and then skin up, and then you can switch them and put the board together. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, so a couple of my friends are snowboarders. We always make fun of them though. We're always like, oh, so slow. We call them snowboarders, and yeah, and then we make fun of them because we get to the top and we just sort of rip our skins off, lock our heels down, and ready to go, and they're still like adjusting their bindings, putting the board together. Yeah, it's not it's not as advantageous. But then we do the descents, and the snowboarders always just crush the descents. I mean, the snowboard is just so much more wider, and it can just flow down the terrain so much better. So then they always laugh at us and say, "Oh, what took you so long?" Because they're already at the bottom, waiting, chilling out as we are still slushing down. So, yeah, the ski culture, of course, here is amazing. And if you love skiing, then Switzerland is the place to come. But yeah, it's well, hopefully we still have another few months of the season. I mean, I think the resort I live nearby is going to, it's again a small, lower down resort, and with the warm weather we're having, it probably will be doomed to maybe I'll have another month or so of snow. It's usually open. Hi, Heisenberg. Welcome. I guess the stream tonight is mostly about skiing and snowboarding, but get to watch me play arena, and soon I'll open up my my 3 stars, my 3 5-star crystals. If anyone feels really bored and you just want them opened up, or if that's why you came here, just let me know and I'll open them up now. I really don't have any real agenda other than just do a little bit of arena, get some battleships. I still have a small hope of getting to 13 mil, just so I can get the 2,000 shards, but I don't know. I missed around today, and so I doubt I'll be able to get them. Hello, Art. How there's 2 map summer crystals? Oh, so sad. I know. I just I was reading the chat. I guess someone Dreaming was talking about it. Hey, Art, how's it going? Man, I love you, Kate, and I. We are just like the dream team at the beginning of Section 1. I love it because we all have links to each other, but we just all start and so smooth and quick, and everyone just goes right through the pass. I just yeah, that's the thing about map 7. I mean, it just takes like the coordination of 3 or 4 people. I mean, we have Pete too, who was also sort of part of our team at the beginning, and it's so nice when everyone's just together and working quick, and you can use 5 energy, and yeah, you can fight them linked. That's what I do for probably half my fights, a third of my fights. But it's just nice when you don't have to fight them linked. I would say map 7 is pretty reasonable. I mean, I'm so used to fighting them linked nowadays, especially because I do my entire section 3 part link, that when they're not, I'm like, oh, this is easy. And if they only have 100,000 health, yeah, it's just makes it a breeze to cruise through. But yeah, it's good. I need a 30,000. Oh yeah, R5 and Ghost. Ooh. I don't know if we'll go get that, but it's not too far away with Alliance Quest. If we get, I think you get 10,000, because you get 4,500 from the Glory Store, and then you're getting I guess what depends on where we rank and all those things. But yeah, I think you'll be R5 and your Ghost soon. I have enough for an R5 now, but there's no one I really want to R5. Omega Red a little bit, just because I feel like he's such a great Corvus, partner on map 7, because they're both super suicide friendly. But I don't really feel like, yeah, I don't know. I'd have to awaken him with my Awakening Gem. Oh yeah, what did Duke get? Did he have an amazing pool with his crystals? Yeah, I'm saving all mine. I don't know if you've opened yours yet at all, but I'm going to wait until we get our rank rewards. Do we get any 7 crystals from the rank rewards? I guess I'll have to look. It's too scared to look now because I'm afraid I'll go to some page with all of our prestige information. No. Hang on, just get a drink of water real quick. Oh man, 0 for 4. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I'm always very habitual, so I want to. I'll always open my alliance crystals all together. So I'm just gonna wait and open them all at once. We'll get 6 maps, 7 crystals. Oh, nice. Okay, so 6, and then what will we have? 15, or actually 14, because we missed the completion. So was that 20? Yeah, that's not bad. Boy, I really hope I get a nice chunk of tier 5 basic. Now I'm always at the point where now that I've just gotten 2 tier 5 basic, it seems like the build up for the next 2 are so slow. It just seems like you're months and months away though. The way tier 5 have been flowing in, I think that's definitely rank 5 is faster. I really need it's a level up event, and I really want to rank 4 characters just because I have those in the overflow. Whoops, I forgot I was lucky and can't dodge it. Oh no, don't die. Oh, come on. Let's see if we can pull this this off with Jane Foster. It's gonna be close. Oh, hooray! Okay. And yeah, so I'm a little bit conflicted. So I can have a rank 4 now, and I can rank them up. But maybe I should wait and see how good She-Hulk or Spider-Man are. I'm sort of tempted to take them up to rank 4. I think they look fun for one thing, and then I love that ability where they can break unblockable, even the passive ones. I can imagine on some piece of content that'd be really cool. But it's almost to the point where I can sort of do any rank 4 I want, and and then not have to wear it. Like, then I find out 2 weeks later there's a character I really need. I'm still in good enough shape to rank 4 with enough resources. Just, boy, we really got so many T2A now. Which one? The 5-star? The 3 5-star? No, I was just sort of waiting. Just get a few people in here, but I'm ready to do it anytime. So if anyone's like, this is the whole reason I came here and I want to see them, just let me know. But let's give a little bit of time here. So how about we say, unless everyone decides otherwise, that let me just finish up my 1 6-star here, and I'll go through my my rank 5 and rank 4 in arena, and then I'll pop them open. So that's probably like 15-20 minutes. But again, just if anyone is that's the whole reason you're here, let me know and I can open them up right now. So there's the Lone Beast. So I just had a 6-star about a week ago, and it was Deadpool X-Force, which is a new champion, which is fine. But yeah, I must say there's about 1,000 other characters I would have maxed it. Oh, nice art. I'm at 180, and I'm just sort of waiting. Maybe I'll dupe them today, and that'll take them up there. So I was just gonna wait till I had 20 science, not 20 cosmic. The prestige is so sweet. I've always wondered though, has anyone, I'm sure someone has, like, anyone used the part of the sick ability where he refreshes faster? I mean, that's the whole point of getting him higher, based on, if you use your 20 critical charges. I feel like I've always wanted to try that, but when he hits so hard that he gets rid of them so quickly, and in 30 seconds, it's pretty tough. It's pretty tough to do a fight that quick. One of my link nodes is Slumber. I can't remember. It's on section 3, and I love it. Oh my god, it's great because it's like the punishment for finding a link, but it's an absolute reward. So I go with Corvus, and I just wreck whoever's in there. Yes, of course, exactly. Yeah, I know. That's the problem. Is like 20 hits usually means you have to get a special. So unless they throw it right away, or yeah, I know. So I'm just curious to see if it makes all that big a difference. A few times when I've been fighting him in quests and things, I think in the Captain Marvel, I ran out of critical charges and had to dance around for the 45 seconds. That's always sort of annoying, but it's not that bad. It's amazing how long 45 seconds takes when you're fighting. It's like an eternity. Just watching that meter slowly go, and then finally it does. You're like, hooray, and you're back in action. But yeah, Corvus is super cool. I also do every now and then just totally lose count of the track of my combos and special to them when I have no critical charges. Boy, you feel really foolish when you do that. It's like, just feel like such an amateur. But yeah, I'm trying to think who I really want for my 5 stars today. There's a bunch of characters I want to awaken. We'll look at the 5-star list when it's time. Actually, maybe I'll do it after this. Yeah, when I just finish off this fight, and then we'll go open up some 5 stars. Okay, so there's all the match 6s done. Donezo. Oh no, never mind. I have one more. Actually, it might be the rank 6 themselves. This is a beast, or is this? No, this is Darkhawk. My 4-star rank 5 Darkhawk. Super awesome. Yeah, but Darkhawk is, I have him on Awaken. I have that generic, so I can always awaken any character I want, so I really have any option I want for rank 5. People seem to be liking him a lot in Alliance Quest. You know, actually so curious, was Pete running a Ghost in map in Alliance Quest? Let's go look. I've sort of wondered why he hasn't ran Ghost. Maybe there's some specialty fight he has. Maybe see Mega Red. Let's go look at Alliance Quest real quick and just see what's going on. Maybe get to watch me fight. Let's see. I don't think I'm going to give any information away because we can just go right into the quest. Continue, and what's going on? So, oh yeah, he's open. Okay, well, alright, you guys get to watch me fight Mephisto. Let's hope I don't make a total idiot of myself. I forgot I had all notifications to turn off. Notifications off. Okay, Mephisto, here I come. So, I hope I don't make a fool of myself on live stream, but I was bringing in Blade for him, but then since we're not in war or do anything with that, man, Void is the absolute perfect character for him. So, okay, let's take in Void. I got Suicides on, and I think I have... yeah, I do have Max Despair, and I have the weakness, so everything should be perfect. Love these immune to the Incinerate. There you go. That is some professional Mephisto fighting right there. That's the only problem with Suicides. I mean, look how much damage I took. It just really drives me crazy, Suicides. I mean, they're amazing with Corvus. I love them, of course, for Arena and everything else. But man, are they just like, they just eat your characters away. You can't handle them. So, like, even Blade, I feel like gets pretty affected by them. That's why I feel like my perfect AQ team would be Corvus, Omega Red, and then some other character. Actually, the other character's almost irrelevant. I probably would take Iceman, just so I can do that fight. So I could fight Iceman against Mephisto because he'd be Incinerate immune, and also against Hyperion because he tanked the SP3. And then that gives me my 3 main war attackers. So I have Void, Starkey, and Vision for war, which is my war team. Thanks, Art. Yeah, I think you were lucky enough to see me fighting well, which is not always the case. And then I have the other 3 for defense. I have Iron Man, Infinity Wars. Oh, actually, I lost track of how many I have. 6, 7, 8. Here's my second. Okay, we'll find out. And then, okay, let's talk about some crystals. So let's go get my 5 stars here, and then we'll pop open some crystals. So, yeah, so Corvus like Omega Red and Iceman would be in my main team. Oh, I have a Ghost Rider. Yeah, I don't know what would happen to him. I have Ghost Rider and Blade, basically. I guess they would be, well, Blade could be on defense. So I have Blade and Iron Man Infinity on War on defense. I guess Ghost Rider could still on defense too. I mean, not that he'd do anything, but having a rank 5 character is always good. Okay, so who do I want for my crystal? So I have 3 crystals to open. You know, another 6-stone ghost is always good. You know, she's definitely a character I think about rank 5, but probably not. Quake, Phoenix, Wasp. Okay, I'd love to awaken Wasp. That would be awesome. Wasp, Proxima Midnight. That's the #1 character I want to awaken. If I awaken her, I would definitely take her to rank 4, without doubt. Massacre, yeah, I'd like the rank on him. I'm actually not sure what the SIG does. What does the SIG do for him? Enthusiastic Punishment. I guess I'd have to look at the 4-star to see it. Sounds great though. Darkhawk, he's not in yet. Taskmaster, wouldn't mind the dupe on him. Gwenpool, Aegon, Domino, all those I'd love a dupe on. Omega Red. Nightcrawler would not want a dupe on. Beardo. Hood, sure, why not? She-Hulk. I thought my She-Hulk was awakened. Well, sure she was, but she isn't, okay? I would love to awaken my She-Hulk. Okay, and yeah, I think that's about it about characters I care about. Plus on top of that, what else do I want? Red Skull I want just because I don't have him. Oh, Venom the Duck. I'd love to get a Venom the Duck. I think Venom the Duck looks super cool, but let's see who we get. And so I'm going to open up 3 of them, and I always just let them spin all the way out. Just might as well get the most entertainment I can out of each crystal. Okay, so here's #1. Let's do my little lucky twirly, and off we go. Okay, #1, Proxima. Proxima, Venom the Duck, Omega Red. And then, who else are we saying? Taskmaster. Oh, Corvus. I could my mind game Corvus. I would bring him up to max Sig. I think of other characters I don't have. Or am I awakening? Beardo or a Wasp or She-Hulk. Oh yeah, that's the Dark Horse. A Dark Horse is She-Hulk. Get her awakened. That way she's all set for when the buff goes live. But yeah, let's see who we're going to get. Who else is running around here? Real I want. Yeah, I guess Red Skull again, just because he is a new character. And let's see who's the first one. Oh no! Oh no! He's new. I hate Howard the Duck though. I hate Howard the Duck so much. But now I have him. Well, I knew that day would come. You know, I'm doing this video on crystal opening, and less about like I don't know. It's more about distribution of crystals than it is about anything else. And I've gotten 3 new champions in February. I've got Nightcrawler, Beardo, and now Howard the Duck. And my roster, as you saw, as Art says, is pretty loaded. I think I only had about 10 characters I didn't have, and so that number's gone up by 3. And that seems a little strange to be that lucky to get all these characters I haven't had. So, okay, let's go. But we'll do the analysis at the end of February. So I did one for January, a content video. Okay, come on, Proxima, Beardo, Omega, and Corvus. Those are the main ones. Domino, I guess. I still got some crystals I want. And She-Hulk. It's just like, who has ever wanted to get She-Hulk for a crystal? Oh, there's Venom the Duck. Yeah, he's one of them. And Red Skull, Taskmaster. I hope this is a good one. Maybe I'll awaken my Howard the Duck. That would be an impressive opening. I thought I was gonna land on Ghost Rider, the last one. Okay, here it comes, and it is. Oh, I thought it was gonna be Ghost, but I got trolled. Yondu. Yeah, I don't think anything special of him. His ability's not so amazing. Was this the second dupe I think on him? It is. Oh, sorry. Get through all this up. Didn't even look. Oh. Okay, last one. Come on, one of those characters won. Proxima. Really, that's the one I want, is Proxima. If I could get Proxima, I'm going to take her immediately to rank 4. Same with Omega or Beardo. Maybe not Domino, because I have her as a 6-star already. So, but I have the resources for rank 4. It's level up. I have more than enough resources for rank 4. So it would be, yeah, it'd be cool. I really love Omega. So concerned mutant gem, awakening gem for him, but I'm just trying to have a little bit of patience with my next rank 5, especially. I want to see these new characters too, but it's like you always sort of wait for new characters. Okay, let's see who the last one's going to be. Oh, there's Proxima. There's Test. Ah, there's a Red Skull. Oh boy, what a throw of 3 there. Wow. Okay, crazy. Crazy luck with new champions. That's so crazy. Look at that. 2 new champions in this opening of I guess I probably wonder if I can bring up my spreadsheet of all the champions I have. Let's see if that's possible. Let me just go to the web page here and see if I can get this all to the stream. Hang on a second. Oh, this is so new to me, all this like streaming and having different windows I can get to and things like that. So, but I mean, this is too amazing to not spend a little time thinking about. So let's see, champion development. Okay, let's see if I can get you to be able to see this. It's not looking very good. Okay, hang on. Let me just try one thing. Sorry if anything goes black or if you lose the stream. It's just me trying to get to my spreadsheet here so you can see it. Window. Oh man, there's all these different choices. Which one is okay? Here it is. Okay, so let's see if this works. Let's see if you can see my. Actually, do one more thing. Oh, I guess I can't. I can't see the chat. Just go and look at the chat. Okay, so I can go and look in the chat and see if you can see it or not. Yeah, it's great, especially with a level up too. Okay, so let's see. So there's the roster. Actually, no, 5-star master list. And get to the right tab here. Okay, here it is right here. Is this right? Yep. So you should be able to see it. Sorry, I can't see chat. I can go back and forth, but. Okay, so February, so let's add these to the February. So what is today, 20th February? So we ended up getting, the first was Howard the Duck, and that was from Basic. The next was, who's my second character? Zyandu, and that was also from Basic. And the last was Red Skull, the Mighty Red Skull. And that was from a Basic too. And so, okay, those are the 3 I got. And now let's go up to my master chart. So I actually got Nightcrawler. So I got him actually got him right at the beginning of February. I hadn't filled him in yet. So we'll give him the red. That means I've got him, but he's not awakened. And so coming into tonight, I guess I need to put the 2 new characters. Who are the new characters this month? There's Havoc, and there is Mr. Sinister. Okay. Let me just go to the chat, see if I missed anything. Oh, okay, good. And then that's 117, 118. I feel like I'm missing 1 or 2, but it's okay. Okay, so with all of these, so I was missing Luke, Howard, Carnage. Actually, I got Captain Finney Moore in my last opening, so I just got him. Night Thrasher. Who's the one I just got? Oh, Red Skull. Did I not put him on my list? I guess not. I guess I totally forgot about Red Skull. So it's crazy. So this seems too impossible to be true. That if as of today there was Carnage, Luke Cage, Howard the Duck, and Red Skull before I started doing this opening. Night Thrasher, yeah, he's not even in the crystals yet, I don't think. And of my 3 openings, I got those 2. Seems highly, highly, highly unlikely that could have happened. So now I have Reskull. Now I have Howard the Duck. Yeah, that seems. And in February to have pulled also Nightcrawler and Beardo. Yeah, well, again, I'm going to do a whole year of analysis, so, but it seems pretty unlikely that this is totally random. It seems like the crystals are way more geared to getting, at least at my stage, to getting champions I don't have. I mean, I should be having like 1%, and so a chance. I mean, it's less than 1. Well, it's not about. Actually, it's a little better. So 3 champions out of 120. So it's like a 2% chance, and so yeah, it's a pretty. It's either pretty lucky or yeah. Okay, so let me just spend a little more time on stream. We'll go end it soon. It's 23:30. As Art knows, it's almost bedtime. And but let me just rank these guys up. Since it's this level up, now expiring. No, so expiring tech gems. So filter 5 stars. Just go to the bottom. And then yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm still not ready to do a rank 4 tonight. Maybe I'll rank 3 or rank 2 these characters just to get the level up event. Yeah, good. That's so nice having expiring, like the right class you need. There you go. There's Howard. Yeah, I guess I don't know too much about playing Howard. He might be an alright character. Just the sounds he makes, the quacking. Oh, drives me crazy. Okay, so let's do Red Skull. Which will get him up a little bit. Up we go. Let's add a 525. Oops, I added it. Let's see. 5,000. Take up all these. Actually, let's go to the overflow. Maybe have some. Oh yeah, look at all these cheap. This guy's gonna get me right up there. Claim. And okay, this must be the least exciting thing to watch on YouTube is people ranking up 5 stars, but this is what we're doing. Okay, brings it pretty close. There it is. Those 2 guys are ranked up a little bit. You can see where that brings us in the level up event. The level up events, I always at some point get to where I'm like, like 99.9% filled, and I have to find some character just to deal with. Let's see, level up. Oh, we got it pretty hard already. What's the one that gives you units? Is that the 4th rank? Let's get points here. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's a 4th level that gets you units. So, champions. I think I have some 3 stars. Do I have Diablo? This one needs to be ranked up. I already took him to rank 5. Yeah, I got from a featured Grandmaster not so long ago. I got 3-star Diablo, which is there he is. Oh no, oh look at all these 3 stars that are ranked up. Okay, well let's get to work. Let's go. Let's go with Havoc. He seems more cool. Actually, don't have any mutants. Let's see if there's a mutant. What do I have in the overflow? Got some. Yeah, okay, let's definitely go with Ghost and Diablo because got the overflow tech. Can we get it? What does 5,000 do? Does it get her there? Pretty close. And perfect. Okay, that's good. Keep on going with Ghost. Always run out of resources. Perfect. 2 rank 2. It's these like smaller crystals always so hard to come by. Oh man, it's so close. So we can get it there closer. What happens if we use another one? Aha, pretty good. Is that too much? Oh, perfect. Okay, good. The 3-star Ghost is getting up there. Oh no, I need another tier 2 basic. Let's check how we're doing with level up. I always just do this until I get high enough in the level up. Okay, getting closer. I'm sure we can sell off some. If I have tons of these rank 1 catalysts, I just need one more. So what do I need? 600. I need just under 600. So let's see how close we can get to that. Oh, there it is right there. 6 of them sell. And should make another tier 2. Perfect. Okay. Let's finish ranking up this 3-star ghost. The 3 stars, you know, even in, when do I use them? Like when I use dueling, sometimes it's great. Yeah, I don't know, Art. I always feel like I should get the 5th one, but you're probably right, just to stop at the 4th one. Okay, I'm going to take your advice. Okay, well, we got just a little bit of time before bed. Let's just do the fights with all of our 4 stars, and then we'll call it a night. So back to arena. Let's just finish up and continue, and then yeah, it's basically it. So you know, I usually have enough energy. Is that true? To make one more space, you have to put one more space in quests, and then off to sleep and let everyone do all the work, finishing up section 1, and then I jump in section 2 in the morning and just finish on my path. And I claim, got that. Okay, next series. That'd be nice to get to 10.5. Now if I get to 10.5, it probably means I'll be able to get to what you call it, just get these guys all on help, get to 13 to get all the milestones. That's yeah, of course, the huge advantage of having a big roster is just being able to not have to do too many rounds of arena to get a lot of milestones. And yeah, especially when the 6 stars come online, because they just give you so many points. Like one round of 6 stars is like 1.2 million or something like that. So maybe a little higher. It's so nice. Okay, let's just get 5 stars and go through these guys. Let's see, Spray, get the Trinity. Always try to keep that team together. I love having suicides. Oh, and having suicides on makes such a huge difference. Oh, you know, this had been so long since I had suicides. I sort of forgotten to get the Danger Sense versus Blade, and now, oh man, it's just like heaven to deal with arena. But yeah, I mean, for a while in Alliance Quest when I was using Void or Blade, I was switching them around, but it's just too painful. It just takes too long, and it's too expensive. It's more the time, to be honest. It's just switching back and forth, and then sometimes I forget to put them back, and so I'm using Corvus, and I have it for a Void setup, so now it's just totally like it's a Void Blade Corvus setup. So I've got Suicides on, I have 3 in Despair, and I have 5 in what you call it, in Deep Wounds, and yeah, it seems to do the trick. Okay, and Art, I almost called you my name. Great for having you stop by and hang out. It's always good to see you, and I will catch you later on. Enjoy your meal. So yeah, the suicides is now, yeah, so I've tried to optimize it as best I could for the characters I'm now running in Alliance Quest, but of course the benefit is that I get to use suicides in arena. That's why I say I'm most considering Omega Red for my next rank 5, just because if he's going to be my other Alliance Quest champ, then yeah, I mean, oh boy, so suicide friendly. And then running him with Iceman too, who's pretty suicide friendly as well. That's a pretty crazy Alliance Quest team. And so that'd be great. So then I have my Alliance Quest team, but I guess there's also, I keep on forgetting that the nodes change, or the champions change with each iteration of map 7, so maybe I have to see what's going to happen next with map 7, because if it's a bunch of different champions and I need different characters, I'm hoping Corvus, well, it seems like Corvus will always be one of the champs, and then it seems like Corvus and Omega Red can do most of the fights, so yeah, well, we'll see. Corvus has become very interesting, not Corvus, Omega Red's become very interesting to me lately. as my next rank 5, and that's absolutely true. Where he serves like Corvus in the fact that I used to not have any interest. Oh, hang on 1 second, I'm gonna cough. Let me just mute the mic. Oh, I have that end of sickness cough, which is just like a hacking death cough. It sounds miserable. But I'm definitely on the almost healed part of my sickness. What's that about? Oh yeah, Omega Red reminds me of Corvus. Like I just resisted Corvus for so long. You know, again, he has this interesting gameplay, a little different, and so I wasn't really sure if I wanted him. But then I did, and man, he's amazing. And sort of same with Omega Red. It's like I watch everyone use him. He seems like sort of an interesting champ. You have to use him in a very certain way, but I have a feeling that I would get him and love him like everyone else loves him now. The fact that he has healing too is great. I mean, because I love sustainable champs for Alliance quests. You know, I just want to be able to take a champion and keep him alive as long as possible. And then he's suicide friendly. In fact, he gains incredible power off of suicides. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot to be said for Omega Red. I've never seen a character so well subbed for suicides. I mean, it's like they absolutely designed him to be played with suicides. Corvus is sort of the same way too. I mean, the fact that with Corvus you get healing off suicides, I mean, that's crazy. You know, it's like you get back like 4 or 5% just for running suicides with Corvus. I'm trying to think who the third good suicide champion. I feel like any other character quite gets the advantage for how suicides, as long as those two. And there's some that, of course, like Iceman's fine with it, but you still lose some to the recoil, which I guess is true of the other characters too. But he doesn't really take, well, he doesn't take any damage at all because he's immune to all those things. I'm trying to think. A Kingpin, I mean, he can, but it's like 50-50 whether it was a 25% chance you actually convert the suicides to buffs. Emma, I guess Emma Frost. She's another one I could think about taking rank 5. Have Emma Iceman in Corvus. I don't know if that is as good as Omega Red. Yeah, I don't know about Emma. I really like her, but I just can't decide if she's that worth it or not. But yeah, I'll probably wait a little bit and see what happens. And then again, maybe one of these characters is amazing. I don't think I'll do Mr. Sinister. I was sort of thinking about that, but yeah, it's not. Yeah, he doesn't have quite that much appeal to me. Maybe if the Alliance wanted a good defender and they were like, oh yeah, he's a great defender, someone get him please, I would, but I don't think that's true. Plus, I don't know if I'd grind for him, so I'd have to get him out of the Future Grandmaster, and I don't really want to put too much money into trying to pull him. Like, I might do like 20 just to see if I get him, but after that, that's all I would do it. But I'd be able to awaken him, so it would be pretty cool. Yeah, who knows? Maybe it's Captain Marvelous, but I don't like waiting too long again, because you can always wait for the next great champ and wait forever. So you know, at some point you just gotta make a decision. So I guess there's also Ghost too, but you know, no one's running Ghost Alliance Quest, except maybe Pete's running now, but I'd have to check. And I'm not that good a Ghost player anyway, so I don't know if I can commit to becoming the type of player that I need to be for her. Actually, I forgot, she's the other one who's super suicide friendly, especially if she can still tank the recoil. So maybe that would be the ultimate suicide squad: Ghost, Omega Red, and Corvus. Yeah, that'd be awesome. All different class types too, and yeah, all sort of unique in what they do. Yep, that would be the team. So okay. Just cruising through this fight thanks to suicides. And speaking of Ghost, we get to fight her. Ghost is yeah, for a while I was playing her just because I was using her in quests and things. I can't remember. There's a bunch of quests. Maybe I was uncollected. Yeah, I just decided to, like, not this month but last month, just use her uncollected and see how it would go. And yeah, I was starting to get okay with her. I was a 2 of 10 on the Dream and Rain scale, but then yeah, I haven't used her for a while, and so now I've totally forgotten how to fight with her. But you'll get to see it in a second. She's coming up pretty soon. That's one of my champions. Let's go. 5 stars. Again, I always have my little fun teams here, so I always run this team here. It's Champion, Korg, and Morningstar. Morningstar's pretty good, but the other ones I feel like are sort of useless. So I always think this is my useless attack team, you know. And Morningstar at this level, oh, I got all 3 class advantages. So that's a good sign. Like none of them hit particularly hard, like Champion or Korg certainly don't. And Morningstar, before she gets everything ranked up, is okay. Of course, there gets good. With server connections are always tedious. Champion of the Universe, lovely. Let's just do quick work at Star-Lord. I feel like if they had made this guy hit a little harder, he might actually be a fun champ. He has a sort of a cool look, interesting mechanics to him, the way he gets his unstoppables and furies, but yeah, just doesn't quite have the punch. And Korg, of course, great on defense. He's such a weak attack. Doesn't do any damage at all. Versus Luke Cage, let's see. Can't make him bleed off in the SP2, so I guess I'm just going to SP1 it. Let's see if it does any damage. So he does like 500 a hit. Well, that's pretty good. Seems like more than normal. Oh, it's because I got recoil. I always forget about suicides. They just pump up the damage of your specials, which is nice. Can't decide with Corvus if it's worth running rank 3 and recoil. I mean, the extra damage seems like it'd be amazing, but for my other characters, like so when I use Void or Blade, I think it'd just be doing too much. Like 10% is a lot, and so unless you're killing him with your special, I think it's just too much. But especially with Void, where you have to really like just spam your SP1. Like, go back to that fight I had with Mephisto, but I used 3 or 4, so that's already like 20% of my health. Your recoils, oh boy, it's such a costly mastery. It's actually really ingenious. I mean, talk about well thought out of as far as like making a mastery that gives you a big bonus but also has a big effect. I mean, much more so than Glass Cannon. Like Glass Cannon really doesn't matter that much. I mean, you get more attack and you get less health, but it's not like it really seems to affect you that much. The loss of health. Wow, recoil, oh man. Somehow watching like that 5% chunk leave after your special just makes me never want to throw a special. Hopefully we get to 10.5, I think we will. And then get the next milestone, and then just have to put up, if I can get to 13 million, that's sort of my goal. So what is that, 2.5? Yeah, I think so. So I have to run my 6 stars once, I can just run one more through my 5 stars, yeah. It's definitely a doable goal. Oh, here comes Emma. Yes, thinking about it for rank 5. I think she'd be pretty cool. Magic also, you know, I think she's obviously not as I think she's still really useful, but you know, it's just now there's so many characters that are worth rank 5 that, you know, the decision is less easy. It's no really obvious choice for me. I mean, it's just nothing that I really need or want. So I have a good attack character for map 7, that's Corvus, and then Blade, of course, too. And then I have a strong characters for a little war. I guess really I gotta check with Taters and see what we need for our defense. You know, if we need like a Hyperion or Quake or even Emma, if he said like this would be a good character to have, then I would do those. Because yeah, that would be, you know, it's not like we're going to focus quite as hard on Alliance War, but you know, we still want to do well. And so having another good defender would be key, or even just having a defender who is rank 5 as opposed to rank 4. So I can see Magic being a defender like that, where he's like, well, I'll just rank 4, 5 her, because you know, she gets placed every war, and there's always a chance she's just going to grab a kill. You know, it's like those characters who are rank 5 and may not be the greatest, but you know, are in one of those OP modes who sort of catch someone by surprise. It seems like that's where, aside from like, you know, of course, like the OP defenders on boss nodes or mini boss nodes, it seems like that's where a lot of our kills come from on those first 2 or 3 links. Like if you had a good character for node 12, like I think, what are people on there? A lot. OG Spider-Man, you know, he gets probably a good bit of kills compared to a lot of other characters. Oh, come on, 1%. Let me just limbo you. Perfect. Thank you, Limbo. But yeah, rank 5 magic would be super cool. And again, useful as a defender, which is great, and then also just useful, so there's plenty of times I could see using her when needed. I wonder how she would be in Alliance Quest. I haven't really thought much about her, but she's another one that's sort of interesting, suicide friendly. You can just, then you can rank up, put up the recoil, and just really go after characters, because or use your specials, because she has the recoil and then gets it back with her limbo and actually gets more healing. So okay, that might be an idea. Okay, let's get these guys in. Rogue. Someone was talking about Rogue in the Alliance chat the other day about her as a rank 5 because of the way she goes down. I love Rogue. I just don't think she hits well at all. I don't think she'd be a very good choice for rank 5. Maybe she scales enough with rank 5 that she's pretty useful. I mean, I do like her sustainability. Love that she regens, so, and the power drains are really cool too. So I think she's an awesome character. I love playing her. Just as like one of my secret favorite characters here, even though it may not be the best, I just enjoy because I love her abilities and just love her playstyle. But yeah, it's hard to see if she'd be that good at rank 5. I have a feeling she wouldn't. Star-Lord, the old favorite. Remember the excitement when I awakened him? Oh, it was like happiest day ever. And then off to Labyrinth of Legends, and yeah, my first paths were with him, and then right around then Act 5 came out, and I ranked 5 Stark Spider-Man, and then I went in with him for the final couple of paths. I think I did, I'm trying to think, I think I did 3 paths, the first one, the easiest one, and 2 more with Star-Lord, and then Stark Spider-Man came along. I also rediscovered Archangel. Archangel's going to be another interesting rank 5. Just love him so much, but actually I really don't use him that much. I guess I will take him into Alliance Quest. Yeah, sure, why not? I think he would be great against last characters. Hardly any fighter Bleed the Moon, and yeah, he just takes characters down so quickly. Not particularly good with suicides, but oh, I forgot this guy's poison immunes. Just go eat all these poisons. Yep, eats them. Let's see. Let's get him down. Oh, great. Suicides, so nice. Okay, so 2 more rounds we have, and then we're done. How close are we to 10.5? Will we connect to the network? All these big questions that may or may not be answered. Or the answer might be we won't connect to the internet. Just get to stare at Dr. Voodoo panting after a hard fight. What an obscure character. I never in my life had heard of Dr. Voodoo. I think he's like super obscure. Okay, good. Fine with her. Oh, it's gonna be close. Yeah, 10.4. If we have 2 rounds, that'll be fine. Did I just use Ghost? I can't remember. I was talking about her. It's like you lose your short-term memory when you're like streaming, when you're trying to talk and think and play at the same time. You just sort of like forget what's going on. Let's see what we have. 1 or 2 more. Oh no, we got 3 more. Okay. Okay, let's go with the big boys. That's this group. Each of my groups, I should have a little name for them, but what I do for most of them. Oh yeah, I love when I have Sentinel. I have mutants, but we just choose through mutants. We fight them. Oh, I almost got all 3 class advantage. It's like it was a sign of good luck. I remember being in Japan once, and I was at this little fishing village, And so literally they just would grab fish out of the boat, like put a stick through them, put them on the fire, and grill them up. And then of course you would just like take your chopsticks and rip the fish open, skin open, and just like pick out the meat and eat it. And so I remember like eating my fish while I tore it open with my chopsticks, and also it was like going crazy, like oh, it's like, oh, what? It's because my fish had like an egg sac inside of it. And they're like, oh, that's so lucky, it's so lucky. And I was like, oh god, I have to eat this disgusting egg sac. And so for me it was the opposite of luck. And just thinking about getting lucky made me think of that story about the fish. And so yeah, I don't know, it has nothing to do with anything, but Kingpin's sort of an interesting character, you know. As I'm playing him about as bad as you can play him. I actually really like playing him. Boy, has some bad start there. Just the thing about him is I love his heavy unstoppables. So let's put it to work here. Especially when you get the carrot against the wall. Let's see, push back. Come on. Oops, got parried. That was stupid. Okay, let's see. Because now I can just boom. Oh, that's funny. What would happen there? It's like we both were unstoppable. But yeah, you can just like, they just can't do anything because they try to hit you, but you're unstoppable, and then you just keep on just belly bumping them until they die. I think that's a hilarious technique. It's pretty fun. But man, Kingpin, he was at rank 4 to help, of course, on defense. And yeah, I'm so glad I have him with rank 4. Imagine rank 5 with him. I mean, it's like he's placed every war, but I don't even think at rank 5 can give you any extra advantage. I mean, he's just too easy a fight. But who knows? Maybe that'd be the ultimate sacrifice of your materials to be rank 5 in a character like that. A character gets placed every war and is good, but it's just like so unfun. Yeah, I don't know what I'd do if Teeter says, please, rank 5, you're Kingpin. I think I would do it. Just again, I have not made enough sacrifices for the alliance with my champions. I've been pretty selfish in trying to rank at the rank 5s that I want. Trying to, of course, keep prestige high is always important too. So that's part of the game. You know what? I got my 10.5. It's bedtime. It's 4 minutes to bedtime, so I think we'll call it quits tonight. And I'm down to one lone watcher, so well, thank you, whoever you are who's still watching, and thank everyone else who came to the stream. Always good. Did some openings, got some new characters, and so this is Enzo Eigen, the Alliance for Loki. Wishing everyone bonne soirée, bonne nuit, really, guten Abend, and good night.